Alright, ebusun from mo bibia kwa ban famra 2k ni zemblo so e wo YouTube so ase ebusun aban nsem ahodo a ekoso no ene de beso ahefo nyina me kase no info bi adrop nsem baba betodwa ebusun enya asem keto akra ye bekoni akwa jimu nchirimu mesero sansana no ubu ene ani die kwa asese wunya subscribe from my YouTube channel ya na do nsabo subscribe button so we are now the bell notification icon so at so be next time bia no me drop video our channel so abusun onsa beka video no bi n10 so enche kra so next video eto aso abuja de nyina nse ubowurem ewo eye NPP amanyakuo no ma de nyina nse enchekra eye abatwa omoba beto ede yi omo kendini de obeda eye party ni no abusia ebeba so nyame adoma ye si afie de ni ma no enchekra na chese eba so na me kese no eno na chese mpenfo ahodo atena se aye ne oma bi atoto eye questions bi da mankofo atieti o ma no nse ma chese omuwie no finally kame akoye se Kennedy Agyapong abusia wa fa de na wi there is no need say ebekwa akoye ho ibia me the picture no ebeto so enchekra na abehwe na sese me bonnet to fa de achiwa ye ko wi achi nyina nse Kennedy compare ko here Japan abusia watimi enya 60.8% abusia nya asem keto I just we twam eye 50% nkwa na say 50 plus 1 no abusia mo maka ne de yenko hem famra na ba bia chese eye omo maka ndeda ne Bawumia I think say nyoma nko yi mfama no mai no we de yenko heavy famra medin erekwa ham gent.
That is what is translating to us because some you say a friend say pete obi adu na ma ukrom pete du na ma ebi beka and obi anu hodi ne saben ku beche me kura sekwan what you say is that should tell you that sa election say koye you know yeah so much endorsement from the 5 northern region for our first northern presidential candidate you know it should inform the party that his people are not in his endorsement. This is what it is depicting in this area. Say, some you, they are not even winning, but they are making strong impact in these areas. Your questions are places like Eastern Region. When we did our previous primaries, you know, Onomkin never had a good number there, close to about 40% there. And now he's saying it's about 60.8%. And what is happening in the Eastern Region is that is where the former president hails from. And there's now relationship with Dr. Bawumia and Nana Akufo-Addo. It's the same thing. What you see, it is rumored and it is clear. Say from the summer, Dr. Bawumia, thank you talk. There's a great relationship between the people in the Eastern region would register their displeasure against that candidature. His candidature. That is why you are even seeing, say, even in the Eastern region, the numbers are so high for Agyapong. Because Sabio and some course, you know, Sabio at the prior course who are buying Mubiano, you perceive attribute to Sabio, Nipa no image, you know, at the money be at the young fashion driver. That his people will not agree to that. So, some figures way, let's put it down. Say, Omoye, another Sabia, fine. Omo, you realize that when we go for our presidential primaries, you will see one of the places on Japan is going to get numbers. It's in the Eastern region because the people there will register their displeasure against the former vice president. Okay.
Okay.
We can pick the Greater Accra and we go to the up north. Okay. Okay. So
Dr. Bawumia.
Baby MPP ahun le wono. Abefa Ashanti East, Tienko North near Hadi.
Tienko North na em say dey hon mo dey.
You can give us any of the regions in the north, but 5 of them.
Northern region. Yeah, say dey hon mo city. Canada compare ko Agyapong.
We are never voter because that's one area on Agyapong won so much there.
45.5% because he's not from north.
Yeah. But you see
but
what is
among mpanyimfo na contest ni nyina no the ofin northern region no enya 50.8%.
50.8%.
Until the region of mu no.
We are northern pool.
Okay, northern region. Northern region no. It's 50.8. So far say oka a tiffy man tamni na bomu.
That the northern part alone.
Yes, northern part alone.
Northeast and northeast and upper west. No.
Etifhe said it here.
And there was Savannah. So it's not much where they say the figure here 45.5%. When you compare Bono East, then Bono East is also in the range of 45%. What was that telling you? I'm a catcher said there's so much of infiltration between the Bono East and the Northern people.
Yes.
And you know, the and we are Sabian, necessarily near correct and pa. Then we should see, say, I'm passing a lot of northerners inhabiting in the northeast now. That survey should be able to predict and give you to mimic what is actually going to happen in the friend is saying in the northern region, and that is the clear picture we are having here. Say Yehun war in the northeast now, Bono East. They say most part will be or two more for any side in front. They are all in the Bono East. And now could do a if you teach me a cost rover, be all part of our northeast. Maybe come at that's one of the biggest Zongo communities in Ghana here. When I'm from that is why anytime we do election in my constituency, NDC is winning because most of the people that are voting there are coming from the strongholds of the NDC and inhabiting in the Brongavo, Bono East region. And you know, this survey, I am beginning to love where the numbers are going based on what we are seeing there because it's actually showing a clear picture of what we are seeing in the former primaries, and compared to the figures they have, it's a good thing. So we can look at another northern friend is saying.
Okay, it is region. 5 northern regions, no. Yeah. They show back on. First one, Dr. Bawumia lead. Okay, so young call northeast and so
one Brian education numbers.
Yes, because all the count. Yes, I know about region. I say. Origins are and original Boshiano. So when to me, prove just any other regions.
No, because
Bono is Diana. To say regions near Bono, Macassa, Macano.
Oh, yeah. It was a Bono number on a point 9 or Bonancas around 52%.
52%. Yes.
And Tinoco Bono Easter a Sobatic Accra.
Yes.
Or the coordinator. He will be getting the numbers that is close to 50%. And all his numbers should be close to 50%. Because one, the general perception is a nipa no pay and society or party anymore. And the society, but we will be a no impact or at least more than close to half of the people should be able to register their endorsement for you. And that is what the figures we are seeing over here. All what we have seen so far, on the point is either hitting a 50% plus or close to 50% percentage.
Okay. It's not east near
East Savannah, those areas.
I have your home said it not east no. Kenya 44.5%.
Yeah.
Dr. Bawumia 51.6%. Dr. Agyapong 1.7%. Dr. Ewaduchum 1.8%. Others in 0.4%.
Yeah. By year primaries, in these areas, Dr. Bawumia was almost getting close to 80%. The general primaries, So, as somebody can say, I am passing party the yes, if it is so, there, then you have figures even in their stronghold. You are seeing that I'm giving to you, say I'm before you be away, the culture say I'm passing party in the then baby bedrubiano, the new candidate, and I said the strongest opposition to the former presidential candidate, as well pull up numbers to represent in some I can say Yampa. Nipa na 100% assistant Nipa Ankasa. What you say? Northeast near Bungo in all those areas. That is one place that MPP so winning a Bapa can see or but when it's about way, to primaries near you realize that it's so much appreciating in the northern regions, and it is a good sign for him in this region. We can look at another region in the north.
Okay, you ever heard Upper West?
Upper West. I think that is where Dr. Bawumia and our
Governor Emukos Kakrapa. So
Upper West. You want something
okay.
Yes.
Can 36.2%.
What you say?
Dr. Bawumia 61.5%. Dr. Agyapong 0.0%. Dr. Ewaduchum 2.1%. Others 0.2%.
And one who said this numbers is actually mimicking your former primaries. Your primary general percentage in 37%. Your primaries, I'm not going to put 37%. Dr. Bawumia 61 point something. It is telling you that when you go to his own place, that is what is representing there. In a home pono. I'm going to put, I think previous when almost 17%. It was double the numbers, plus some few percentages. And some parts of American. Yeah, general primaries.
The last one I'm here.
Primaries name people here,
2024.
2024.
Okay.
Primaries here, Dr. Bawumia general 61%. And Dr. Agyapong 37%. And it's almost the same numbers we are seeing here.
Okay.
That should tell you say somewhere here, Sabio said that now you war I'm for war Timopo. I said you talk about Dr. Bawumia in 2024. So I call one because of fear. It should be able to tell you that is where he's coming from. But I want to feel Yanko compare the numbers are on up in the point period primaries, you know. And he said this survey, you bet me the ancestors people there. Then it should give us something to talk about. Say you Nipana will feel hano. The Chrome for saying still definitely she should be getting some good numbers from the Chrome for. But Obia or Waban should go and look at number honorable Dr. Bawumia Upper West. In the period primaries, you know, we said whatever from so much close about 20% of numbers no. That is telling the people down there and say, Nipane wo party titri do draw na epesai. Impono no close to 40%. We in party na wa. E bu be 4 epesai. Onam Agyapong eden e be lead party no. So it's a good reflection of whatever campaign the Agyapong team and the communication team and everybody is doing in the party. So we can check another one because in your own place, you know, you do some number way, the number way is 61.5% at home.
Yes.
And if I say 61.5%, you know, you have to compare central region and central and no, Takra the areas here. Western and the Western North. Yes, okay. These three regions, you know, I feel you compare because on up in the Pokona and Ahmad Associated, do you compare the northern region numbers? You know, now the better to why you will see, say, this survey, you know, say, I need a bit related to Swampa.
Okay. It's Yabako upper, we are powers, Yabako upper east. Now I said the upper east, upper east, you're Kennedy or in Japan, in your 49.4%. As a man, I'm
Upper East. Yes. They say why MPP stronghold. Obi oni follow Ghana election be oni say be a to abamo a honorable Kufiada na Brongo area no. That is where I had my first degree na Brongo UDS na Brongo campus. Yeah. Enti no say am pass party ni pechichemu dia. But be a party ni to abako, but be nipa to abamo party ni kese bia no. Si yenya and send a hobby, yes, in the BB, a chess and pass a party near them. Epen to say, Empa, Yahweh Ashanti region, on up can appoint Lidio home. Yahweh Eastern region, on up can appoint Lidio home. Yahweh all the Bono, Oka Bono votes in the two Bono regions, Nibuna strike every day. On up can will be leading Dr. Bawumia or there will be almost be a par. That should tell you that the change we are looking for is what we are going to get. Now, here, Upper Easter. Honorable Kufiada from 1982, go and ask Obia or what election results are. Go and check the numbers MPP have had in the previous general elections. That should tell you that MPP is well represented in the Upper East regions. And if Honorable Agyapong is getting close to 50% voter, that is what is it telling you? It is telling every member of the MPP and the delegates say the people down there are actually looking for what? Looking for change. That is what I'm mentioning to you. And in the regions now MPP for and really, you know. Upper East, the two Bono regions, the Ashanti, the Eastern, and now we are not in Japan. If free, and that the close, the associate areas, and the central, the Western region, and the other Western parts. No, yes. It will be MPP numbers will be no. Honorable Japan should be the one leading. If it is happening so, then it is translating into the fact that the party actually needs a new face to represent us. Yeah, because I see a pay and pass a person in the anymore. But we are one you will be on. I see the pan of voice and extra sampa. You say then, in Genesis and Muba. You can look at some other regions.
Okay. You have here region, it's a central region. You can central region, you can go here. If you need central region.
You know 61.5.
61. So far, you share will be a region. You call central region. You call central region. They say the central region. They so it's a pool ever. Say offer central region. Now, the central region you compare. Dr. Bawumia region now of Frimuna. Now, share the previous year presidential premise. 1 more year was central region. Central region. The latest survey say Iraq in Agyapong in 68.1%. Dr. Bawumia 27.5%. Dr. Blechampo 4.1%. And Dr. Yao Adichum 2.7%. Others no 3%. But as I share previous elections now, moye na central region, Iraq. Canada, Japan, in 10,828. Against Dr. Bawumia, 6,159. Omama Kadan contest Bintino, Sanamba, Omudi de Metime at the amount. In Sana,
10,000 against what?
6,000.
6,000.
150.
And that is the total election should be giving us about 16,000.
Yes.
When you strike 10%, 10,000 out of that should give you about 60% of that vote. You know? So it is actually giving us a good reflection of what happened in the primaries and what is happening now. And you could check primaries, numbers now. The primary rate percentage should be giving something around 62, 61%. But we have let's say I'm passing the panel per change and Casadia. Then in his home region, you should be appreciating. Okay, I wish we would have mentioned your primaries near and call Dr. Bawumia, the constituency now, the region now. The region, no.
Okay.
Upper
East, right?
No.
Okay, my memo the 3 regions, no. The 5 northern regions, no. Memphis and Omao. Upper West, Dr. Bawumia 4,878 against Canada and Agyapong 1,084.
1,084. And you know,
Upper West.
Almost about 5,000, maybe 6,000 votes, you know.
Yes.
6,000 votes, this will be more 4,000 saying.
878.
4,800 and something. Then no could check a percentage where the person is almost running about 87 to 89% of total vote.